here we have our spreadsheet. This side we've got the itineraries, and then over here on this side we've got the costs per city for Airbnb, transportation, food, and entertainment. And down here in this chart we have the prices for airfare between cities, and they have some conditional formatting to show what's least expensive and what's most expensive. Least expensive is in the green, and most expensive kind of just carries on towards red. Both of those charts feed directly into our itineraries. Here in the location, we've got some data validation, so the locations are, you can only choose from this list of predetermined locations, and that runs down throughout everyone's itinerary. And then here in the cost is where most of the functions are located. So each cell is essentially just a long sum function that draws the data from the other little charts that we made. So the VLOOKUP ones draw from from this purple one that we have, and it just adds those values into here just for each category. And then here at the end we've got an if statement or if function that draws from the travel between cities, so the airfare. And we've got the if statement basically just to determine if there is going to be any airfare, and there wouldn't be if the two cities match, so it would add a 0 if these two are the same, and if not 0, it would draw, well, from another chart that we have. So we've got this index linked to some cells that we have over here that we've made invisible, but you can see the functions over here. It matches the value of the location to this airfare cost that we have. So we have one that's designated for the row of the day, and then another one for the column. So it takes those two values and it matches them here, and then we've got that, it goes here to the index, so it basically just cross-references the location of the cell based on the city that we are starting from and the city that we are going to. And then over here in this separate little sheet we have our graph. So we decided to make this a budget comparison graph for a trip across Europe. They're color coded based on the itineraries. So there's no legend because we wanted to keep it clean. So if you just hover over, it'll say who it belongs to and how much the cost of their total, I guess, ideal trip would be. So this one varies, and we've got Caden just staying in Athens the whole time and no airfare, so his trip is the lowest. But if we mess around with the data validation list right here, then that'll directly change the chart, which is pretty cool. And that is our trip across Europe.